Coach PJ Weiland here. Whether you're an existing business or want to start a business plan is critical for your success. There are 3 ways to do it. You can wing it, you can think about doing it, or you can do it. So I'm going to encourage you today to stop at the winging it, stop at the thinking, and do. But do it based on a plan. And let me talk about what you need to be concerned about when you look at a business plan. So there are 10 things that are above and beyond the typical business plan. The typical business plan has financials, has products, has services, has your delivery mechanism, talks about your organization, talks about your marketing strategies, talks about your sales. But beyond the financials, beyond the sales, the team, the marketing, the delivery models, there's 10 things to consider when you're developing your business plan. And I'm going to go through those today. First, dedicate the time. Don't shortcut it. Don't think you can squeeze it in 20-minute increments and get it done. It's important. It is the backbone. It is the roadmap that you're going to follow. It is going to make the rest of your year that much easier because you have a plan. What am I doing this month? What am I doing on this topic? What am I doing? What am I marketing? What is my plan will always be your reference point. And when you build a good plan, you use it. You don't come back to it, in December and go, I wonder how I did. You're actually using it month after month after month to help you and your team on what path they should be taking. So let me go through those 10 things that you need to be considered when you're building your business plan. First, as I said, dedicate the time. Unfocused. Could be a Saturday, could be a Sunday. It's not in the middle of the day, your work day when the phone's ringing and things are happening. It is potentially off-site. It is heads down, think time. Second, use data. Make sure you don't go into the planning blind. Take your data from last year, your financials, your business numbers, your banking, your metrics in your business. All those numbers are so important to help you make good decisions and to help you understand how your business shifted. For most people, business shifted in 2020. So use your numbers from 2019, from 2020, help them tell a story that you can then continue in 2021. If you have good numbers, and don't be afraid to dig into them, really understand, where are those clients? Where did the clients come from? How many prospects did it take to get to the clients? What was the conversion rate in that space? What was your increase in your followers, your social media, your visibility? Did it change from 2019 to 2020? And what do you want it to look like in 2021? All really important things and all numbers in your business. So make sure you take those into your planning process. Number 3, be realistic. Don't overestimate. As Bill Gates says, most people overestimate what they can do in 1 year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. So know what your long-term plan is and pace yourself. Understand that it's a process to get through. And the growth will come when the plan is set and when the growth is built into that plan. To say I'm going to make $1 million more when you're a $500,000 company, that's a huge leap. Understand, if that's your goal and that's what you want to do, what are all the mechanics to do that? What needs to change? What needs to happen? Because that's a huge leap. Don't overestimate that. Don't overestimate and underestimate the work that's going to require. Number 4, know the metrics in your business. Every business has metrics that matter to them. Inventory turn might be one. The type of product that's selling. Are you selling commodities that are going out the door monthly, or are you selling big ticket items that are the front end to the commodities? Are you selling to residential? Are you selling to commercial? Know the metrics in your business. Understand how many phone calls it takes, what kind of strategic relationships you need to have. Do you get business through speaking engagements? Is it about your social media presence? What are the numbers in your business that matter? Because when you know the numbers in your business that matter, then you can begin to build a plan that's based on how do I grow those numbers, how do I track those numbers, and how do I report on those numbers. And who's accountable, who's responsible to generating activity that's going to increase those numbers and it's going to impact those numbers in your business. So consider what your metrics are in your business. Number 5, learn new skills. If your business is going to grow, that means you're growing as well. You're growing as in your skill set, as a person. Think about the skills that you need to learn. Do you need to learn better sales techniques? Do you need to learn how to sell into larger organizations? Do you need to learn leadership? Do you need to learn communication? What are the things that you need to get better at to have the best team possible, delivering the best products and services, and therefore resulting in a great 2021? Name those 5 skills you need to get better at. Once you've named them, buy a book. Go find a book that specializes in that particular topic. How to be the best communicator, how to drive leadership in your business, how to be accountable, how to hold people accountable, how to sell, a particular marketing strategy, how to be a great presenter, whatever that is. Find a book, educate yourself, improve yourself as part of your business plan. If your business is growing, you need to be growing alongside of it as well. Number 6, be prepared. Cross-train your team. If your team is missing a person, how do other people pick up? In 2020, we learned a lot about being prepared. Do you have enough cash on hand? Do you have the ability, the technology to have a remote workforce? We don't know what 2021 is going to bring, but we don't want to be caught flat-footed. So be prepared. Be prepared by cross-training your workforce. Be prepared by being able to work in the cloud, be more technologically savvy, looking at how do you manage your cash flow. All those kinds of things will help you in being prepared and not being caught flat-footed if something and when something might happen. If you're relying on a particular client, you have 80% of your business coming from one client, be prepared to diversify. Be prepared to add more clients to your portfolio so that your reliance on one client doesn't hold you back and doesn't catch you unprepared. Number 7, be honest about the people you're surrounded by. Understand, know your team. Make sure that your team, you're not putting up with folks in your team that are toxic. It's not going to take you to the goals you want to achieve. Look at them realistically. I often have clients look at employees by will and skill. And many times they'll have these high skilled employees or staff members, and yet their will or their attitude is kind of iffy and not supportive of the overall culture they're trying to build. And they seem to be held hostage by it. So make sure you surround yourself and be honest about the people you're surrounded with. And that could be clients as well. Do you have clients that are toxic, or clients that are you're overserving, clients that really need to be fired? Do you have clients that you want more of? That's also something to look at. Do you have vendors? Do you have people in your life? Do you have a business partner? Do you have relationships that are not supportive? If you were to share your goals and your dreams, do they get excited about them like you do? Do they support you in them? Or are they naysayers? You want to put only the positive folks in your world. Be honest about the people you're with and upgrade the people you're with. As opportunities align, at the right move, upgrade those people. Number 8, use a calendar. A plan is not any good without time. You need to understand the element of time. If you're going to grow into add another $1 million to your business, is it all coming in the fourth quarter? Is it coming in the first quarter? What does your seasonality look like? What are some of the key events that happen in your business? Do you have a spike in Mother's Day because you're a florist? Do you have a spike at the end of the year because of the nature of the spend? It's a retail business. There's a holiday. There's a gifting. Do you have spikes in your business? Look at your calendar. Do you do a lot of events in the summer? Do you do things that are taking people out of the office? What does that look like? What is your schedule? What is your vacation plans? What is your travel time? What are the things that are going on? Are you planning a wedding for someone in your family? Is there things in your world that are going to take you away from the business that you need to also be sensitive to? Number 9, pick a theme for the year. The theme is really an intent to be emotionally connected to what's happening in your business and to give you that emotional connection. And that theme should be a compass. It should be driving you forward. It should get you excited about the business. It should be a word or a phrase that really pulls you forward. It could be about consistency. It could be growth. It could be imprint or the impression you make. It could be about connection. It could be about maximizing. Whatever those words are, find them as you plan your business, as you put together your business plan, that stick out to you, and choose a theme for your business for 2021 and use it as the compass. And last but not least, don't put your plan on a shelf. Make yourself accountable to the plan. Share your plan. Share your plan with your team, with your business partners, with your spouse, with those in your world, so that you can be held equally accountable to your business plan.